Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Hannah and I'm a travel and nature photographer. And earlier this year, I was invited to stay at Clayoquot Wilderness Lodge on Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. And this lodge is actually on 600 acres of wilderness. It is, well, you'll see, but there are actually no roads that lead to Clayoquot. So the only way to get there is by boat or seaplane. I chose the latter. The sound is made up of a series of remote inlets, private bays, and small islands fed by fresh-flowing rivers and surrounded by towering mountains, plunging gorges, and pristine old-growth forest. And it was ever apparent when flying in. There are 25 safari-style tents, and this was mine, at what seemed like the very heart of Clayoquot Sound. From my deck, I could see the diverse ecosystems that surrounded me, ranging from temperate coastal rainforests and old-growth conifer forests to ocean inlets and rocky coastal shores. After a day of acclimating to my new home, day 2 was off to an adventurous start. But first, with coffee, hand-delivered exactly how I ordered it the night before. A simple detail that goes such a long way. We headed out on the water in search of new perspectives and wildlife, of course. Seeing Vancouver Island from the water in this way was so new to me. It really showed me these two entirely different ecosystems, land and sea, work together to provide a habitat and sustenance for the wildlife that call these wildlands home. Over there.
Sleep and rest in the water because sea otters never leave the ocean. Like they don't go on to walks.
Oh, they
They
don't?
right away. They don't go on to sleep.
Once back on land, I took some me time, you could say, and walked around the many trails that wind through the property. There's something about a brief pause in the forest. What seems like silence out here is actually a collection of small noises. Birdsong, wind, the trickle of water, a symphony of peace. Before I knew it, it was time for sip to sound, as they call it. We took a helicopter up to the top of a mountain that overlooks the sound, and while we didn't get the sunset we hoped for, it was still incredibly beautiful. The following morning, we went back up in the air and did what they call a heli-hike in the Ursus Valley. The trail took us through some of the most pristine old-growth forests I truly think I've ever seen. Steeped in history, I was told tales of miners, loggers, and the Ahusa people that have called this land home for more than 2,000 years. There's something special about tales and stories like this that make you feel like you're right there in the story, especially when you're in the place that the story is based in. The rest of my time was spent relaxing around the property, creating this perfect recipe of relaxation and adventure. Relaxation and adventure really seems to be what Clayoquot is known for, to be honest. It's this balance of helicopter rides, seaplane in, boat rides, wildlife, trails, horseback riding, and then you have the hot tub, you have the sauna, you have this beautiful tranquil landscape. You can get a massage if you want. You can go for a quiet forest bathe if you'd like. And that little elixir of these two things, this adventure and relaxation, is the sweet spot. In a time with so much environmental uncertainty, it's places like this, like Clayoquot Sound, like Clayoquot Wilderness Lodge, that I cling to. The remote, hard to reach, seemingly untouched by the hardness of humanity, serving as a tangible reminder of how important it is to protect ecosystems like Clayoquot Sound. And I truly wonder, if Clayoquot Wilderness Lodge didn't exist, would I even ever discover Clayoquot Sound? Probably not, but luckily I don't ever have to think of that. As always, thank you so much for watching. I have missed being here on YouTube, and I'm so excited for the videos I have planned for the rest of this year and for next year. So thank you for being here, and if you're not already, please subscribe, hit that like button, and comment down below. I would love to know if I managed to shed light on a new place for you, or if I might have added a new place to your bucket list. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.